Hello grade 1s and 2s. Are you ready to learn some more about mammals? Now before we start, let's go over all the things we learned last time. Okay, here are some picture reminders. So we are studying mammals, which by the way, what day were they made on? Land mammals were made on the 6th day. You know when God created the world, they were made on the 6th day. Okay, so here we go. Let's revise what we've learned about mammals. They have 4 legs and ears that can stick out. They are covered with fur, mostly at some point in their life. Mammals give birth to live young, not in eggs. They feed their young milk, not like over here we've got a worm eating some leaves. Then that's not a mammal because the baby's not drinking milk. And they are warm-blooded. They can regulate their own body temperature. And lastly, they have lungs that breathe air. So sorry, no fish. Okay, we are going to learn something cool about different types of mammals today. And it applies to all animals, but we're just going to talk about it with mammals. Okay, you get different types of foods, of course. So maybe you like carrots. Maybe you like to chew on some biltong. Maybe you like some chocolate mousse. Okay, we're talking about what animals like to eat. Now, you get different kinds. One is called, let's start with a herbivore. That means that this animal only eats plants, or mostly eats plants. Okay, so for example, we've got a cow. Cows eat grass. Or an elephant. Elephants only eat plants. So they are in the group called herbivores. So can you name, I just told you, 2 mammals that are herbivores? Cows and elephants. That's right. And what are herbivores? Animals that eat plants. Not just herbs, okay? Just because it says herbivore, but all plants, any plants. Okay. Then we've got a group called carnivores. Now carnivores, they eat meat. They're not interested in grass, they want meat. So, for example, a lion is a carnivore. Okay, he is a predator. He goes after other animals and he eats meat. Then we've got the third group, the last group, called an omnivore. Can you guess what an omnivore is? It's an animal that eats both plants and meat. Can you say omnivore? Okay, and can you guess an example of an omnivore? Yeah, I'll show you. Me, I eat plants and meat. I'm an omnivore. Here's another omnivore for you. Pandemonium, he's an omnivore. He eats mostly bamboo shoots, which is plants. So you might think he's a herbivore, but he also eats bugs. Pandas eat bugs and plants, so they are actually omnivores. Most bears are. I learned that this week actually. I was going to tell you that he's a herbivore because he eats bamboo, but then I researched a bit more and I heard that they eat some bugs as well, which makes him an omnivore. Okay, so let's go over these words. Let's read them together. You repeat after me. Herbivore, an animal that eats only plants. Carnivore, an animal that eats only meat. Omnivore, an animal that eats both plants and meat. Awesome. Now today as your activity, I would like you to open your book in your workbook 1 and I want you to draw a page like this. You've got to turn it on its side, landscape, or like I sometimes say to the grade 1s, to face your tummy. And I want you to draw 3 lines. You can use a ruler or you could ask your mom or dad to help you. And then I want you to write the 3 types of animals we've learned about. Herbivore, omnivore, carnivore. And then if you've got some magazines with mammals in, you can cut them out and stick them down. Or you can just draw some pictures. I've seen some amazing pictures that some of you drew. Your mom sent me the pictures of your books from the last mammals collage and I love them. So I think you should just go ahead and draw your own pictures. I've got a herbivore, I've got an elephant. You're welcome to copy me, or you can draw your own mammals. I've got as an omnivore panda, my pandemonium. And then as a carnivore, I've got some African animals you can see over there. I think the lion is actually just digging into some meat. Can you see that? I'll hold it up for you. Okay, so you are going to do this in your book. The 3 types of animals that we just learned about: herbivore, omnivore, carnivore, and you're going to draw some animals as examples of each. If you want to draw an omnivore, you can draw yourself if you like, okay? Or you can draw an animal, it's up to you. Okay, brilliant grade 1s and 2s. I can't wait to see your pictures. Please ask mum or dad to send me a photo once you're finished, okay? Have a lovely day.